just like that. She throwing it back, she throwing it back, just like that, just like that. She throwing it back, she throwing it back, just like that, just like that. She throwing it.
Chelsea, baby, send me a beat. I always knew I can do this. Hold on, be quiet, don't say shit. I always knew I can do this. Hold on, be quiet, don't say shit. I always knew that I can do this. Hold on, wait, be quiet, don't say shit. Welcome back to my channel, LilScorpioKing supporters. So look, man, I got a story to tell you guys. So this is about one of my classmates snitching on me one time in high school, and I was about in like 10th grade, about me having some weed on me, right? Now, the thing is, I used to smoke with him and a couple of other people because I started smoking weed back in like 9th grade. And I'm not telling none of you guys to do that. Definitely don't. Do you don't got to do all that. But the thing is, bro, so we used to goddamn smoke all the time. You know what I'm saying? We even skip school, bro. Like I would even go to this nigga house sometimes, pause, not on that, just to, kick it, just to smoke, literally just to smoke. That's it, chill. So it's like, bro, this one particular day, because this is what I used to do, bro. This is what I used to do. So I had gym class, right? I had gym class, and I had like a little bag, bag that you can put like your shoes in, like a gym bag. I just couldn't find a word for it. Like I had like a gym bag, and after you do gym, shooting hoops, running back and forth and stuff like that, you're gonna be sweaty. You feel me? Like you're gonna be sweaty, bro, like straight up. So I don't want to smell in class. You feel me? I don't want to smell musty or anything in class, not around no women. You feel me? So I would have my deodorant. You feel me? And this is how I was in high school, in the early start of high school, for real. Because now that I think about it, like, what would you think? But I mean, it was a good hiding place for sure. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely a good hiding place. But I ended up always putting weed because I used to cop shit. I used to cop gas at school because my parents were strict, bro. So it was like, couldn't get it anywhere else or whatever the case may be. And this was like my first high school too. The high school was called West Side High School. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. So yeah, like I said, so I used to skip class, buy weed, smoke weed, all that, right? Not all that, because that's all I would do, you know what I'm saying? But so I used to put the weed in my deodorant bottle. Now, I didn't just open the lid of the deodorant bottle and toss the weed in there. No, nigga. So you know how you open the deodorant bottle and it's that white part? Like it'll either be white, it'll either be all white or it might be blue, just depending on what type of deodorant that you have. The type of deodorant I had, it was like white. So, it comes with a protection lid on there. And if you use deodorant, you know what the hell I'm talking about, bro. I'm not going to go too much into detail. You know what the hell I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you don't use deodorant and you smell stanky, bro. You stink. You need to go get you some deodorant. But besides that part, bro, back to the story. Like I said, I'll always put my weed in a deodorant bottle, but I would take the lid, the lid protection off of it. That's under the deodorant itself. Like the powder deodorant thing itself. I'll take that off. I'll take it off that thing that's holding it up. I will put my weed, because mind you, I didn't cop that much weed at all. So the most I'll probably cop on my own is like 3 grams, at the most. You feel me? So I will always I will stuff it in there. And you know how they used to have it in the plastic or whatever the case may be, like how it looks like a Ziploc bag, but it's way smaller. Y'all know what I'm talking about, bro. Well, some of y'all know what I'm talking about. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, keep it that way. But yeah, so I I stuff it in the deodorant bottle, bro. Put the deodorant on top of it and put the lid on top of the deodorant. So I'm thinking I'm hot shit. I'm thinking like, hey, they ain't gonna think about this. They ain't gonna figure out if I ever do get caught. I wasn't ever planning on getting caught, by the way. But if I ever do get caught, they ain't gonna figure out to take the deodorant, white powder deodorant thing off and look really in the bottle. So we had this school cop, a woman school cop. I forgot her name, bro. And she might still be there today. Shit, I don't know. But I forgot her name. I think her name was like Officer Jones or something like that. I think so. I don't quote me on that, bro. But she already knew me. She pretty much knew my family type ish. So because I used to, that's a story for another day. I'm gonna say that for later. But she basically knew us, bro. And I will say this: she did like catch us skipping a few times and stuff like that, or whatever. So she already know what's up. Like, she already knew what's up, bro. So the thing is, it was this one morning, bro. It was this one morning. Because I forgot what period did they come get me in. They came and got me in. What period was it? I think it had to be either second or third period. It wasn't first period for sure. I know that for a fact. It wasn't first period. It was either second or third period, bro. But moral of the story, bro, this dude, because mind you, that morning, I ended up copping some gas from this dude, right? And no, actually, it's either, bro, because I don't want to lie. I think I gave him some gas. Because mind you, I used to get gas from him as well. And then if I got some gas, I give him some. So I think that morning I gave him some, before, like how you get to school early, you just get to school 6 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, stuff like that. And stuff like that. So I think I gave him some gas that morning, and it was some other dudes with him too. But he ended up getting caught. Right now, I'm in class. I'm chilling. It's a regular day to me. So I used to be in class smelling like gas, bro, straight up. But yeah, so I'm in class chilling, bro. Next thing I know, knock, knock. It's a knock at the goddamn door. And it's the officer. It's the officer. It's Officer Jones. Her ass knocking on the door. Cool. She come into class. Now here's the thing. She don't goddamn knock on the door. The teacher open the door and be like, "Hey, Scorpio, come here." No. She literally came by my desk, picked up my book bag. Now, mind you, I have my gym bag in my book bag. So the deodorant is in my gym bag, but my gym bag is in my book bag. Like, y'all know what I'm talking about, like how it goes. She come in there and I just couldn't believe it. She picked up my book bag and told me, "Let's go." Straight like that. Let's go. They didn't explain what's going on or anything like that. Now, me, like, I don't know if y'all watch the cop shows, how somebody get caught or something and they just be acting oblivious and they just be acting dumb as hell. Like, they don't know what the hell going on. I'm like, what the hell going on? Now, I ain't gonna lie. At first, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I really didn't know what the fuck was going on. I'm like, why the hell she picked up my book bag? Now, mind you, and this is just me thinking to myself because it happened so fast, but this is just me thinking to myself the whole damn time. So, goddamn, she said, "Let's go." So I get up, everybody like, "Ooh," you feel me? Again, I don't know what the hell going on for real. And I'm like, "What's going on?" She pretty much like, "When we get to the office, I'll let you know." Soon as I walk in her office, bro, because they got an office like in the front of the school. So, you got to walk all the way in front of the school, depending on where your class is at. Y'all know how big high schools be. Well, some of y'all, because, some high schools be super small, but, well, that high school is actually small too, compared to the other high school I went to, but that's another story. But, so yeah, we went to the front of the school, go in her office, bro. And I gotta look, before I say this, bro, I gotta take me a puff before I say this shit, bro. Cause y'all ain't gonna believe it. So I'm dead ass serious, bro. I'm dead ass. This is real. This is real, bro. This is not no fairy tale. This is not me just making it up just for you guys to watch. No, I'm telling y'all exactly what happened. So goddamn, as soon as I go in her office. So I'm thinking, because mind you, she came in the classroom, picked up my bag, told me, let's go. I'm thinking it's just whatever. Like, I'm not thinking nobody else is involved or anything like that. I'm thinking it's just me. Of course, I don't know what the hell happened at first. But once I walked in that goddamn office, guess who was there? Just comment below of who you think was there. Guess who was there, bro? Yes, it was the dude that I be smoking with, you know what I'm saying? Smoking with, whatever. So it's like, he's right there. And I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like, oh, damn, I know exactly what the hell she here for. Actually, it was three of us. And one person snitched on me because the person that I'm talking about, and he know who he is, but everything cool, bro. I don't even give a F about that shit. That's school shit and that's old shit. That's young shit. I don't care about that shit. But this nigga gon' goddamn tell her that I gave him some gas. Now, mind you, technically, because he got caught, right? He got caught. And I'm pretty sure she's like, was you with him? Cause she know that we be skipping school together and all that other stuff. And he had to agree to it or whatever the case may be. Cause of course she's not going to tell me that, oh yeah, he snitched. He said this. She ain't going to say that. She's just going to act oblivious to everything. So basically, bro, this nigga snitched and said that I gave him some gas. Now, mind you, she actually did say that he said that I gave him some gas because he got caught with it. Now, mind you, he's in trouble too, for sure. Cause he got caught with gas on the school grounds. Like, it don't matter who you are. It don't matter if you snitch or not. Like, that's like you selling the gas. You get robbed for the gas and you call the police and be like, hey, I just got robbed for gas. Go get him. Like, nigga, you in trouble too. Like, what the fuck? But I guess he didn't want to get in trouble by himself. That nigga didn't want to be a man. No Young Thug. If you saw a Young Thug interview, you know what the hell I'm talking about. But yeah, so this nigga told her that I gave him some gas. Now, of course, I'm denying this shit. I'm like, no, I didn't. Now, mind you, I can't for sure. So I'm going to say allegedly. I can't for sure say that he told her that I had any gas on me. I can't for sure say that. And she didn't even know that I had gas on me. She just assumed. That's why she picked up my bag. She just assumed because basically it's being pointed that, well, it's being assumed that, and the perception is being that I'm selling drugs, basically. Look, you guys, I never sold drugs a day in my life. Now, mind you, I probably sold a gram or two to some, you know what I'm saying? Like on some one time ish, because I had extra. And someone was like, let me cop off of you. But I never sold drugs a day in my fucking life. Like, I never been a drug dealer or anything like that. I don't do all that extra shit. And I don't participate in those type of activities that are serious. So, but she's basically thinking, I'm the one who's goddamn the dealer for real, for real. So that's why. So we're in the office, right? And I'm just shaking my head. I'm not saying nothing. And mind you, of course, I'm saying, no, he lying, et cetera, et cetera. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you guys. That particular day, if I never would have had no gas on me, I would have been good. I would have been straight as hell. So it was her, it was Officer Jones, the officer, and there was another officer in there. So she basically going through my stuff now. She's going through my stuff. So she going through my bag. She can't find nothing. She can't find nothing. I'm in that bitch like, hey, I ain't got nothing to worry about because she ain't finna. Now, I know she was going to open a deodorant bottle. I'm not that goddamn throw it off, nigga. Like, I ain't throw it off at all, but I'm just saying I ain't that goddamn dumb. Come on now. But I had to be like 16 at that time. But I'm thinking to myself, she ain't going to find it. Like, I know she going to open a deodorant bottle, of course. But after she open it, and see that it's actually deodorant, that's where she's gonna stop. Like, that's where it's gonna stop. You like, y'all, if y'all watch these cop shows, y'all see how these criminals end up getting caught, and they thinking they just hid the drugs in some spontaneous place that nobody's gonna think to look, like behind a tire or inside the goddamn under the hood. You feel me? In a transmission, thinking that nobody's not gonna search for that. That's how I'm thinking though. Dead ass serious, bro. Dead ass. I cannot make this up. So serious. Okay, cool. So she's searching it. She ain't finding shit though. I'm over there praying though. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm like, God, please do not let her find this. But I'm still thinking everything cool because again, it's in a deodorant bottle. So it's like, I don't feel like she's gonna go that far. I don't feel like she's gonna go that far. You feel me? And mind you guys, I got some deodorant right now that I'm gonna get. Because, I keep deodorant. I gotta smell good, baby. Like, I gotta smell good. I don't know about y'all, but I gotta smell good. So I got this deodorant. Luckily, I got this deodorant. This was not planned. I just thought about it. I was like, bro, I got some deodorant right here. So you see this deodorant? It was literally a deodorant bottle just like this. If you can see this, it was literally a deodorant bottle just like this with a lid, right? So you know how, okay, so boom. Let's get to the deodorant part when she gets to the deodorant part. So boom, checking my bag. She ain't finding shit. Boom, pull out the gym bag. Mind you, I got shoes in there. Of course, I got my deodorant bottle in there. I even got a spray can in there. And I probably got some changeable clothes in there, right? Cool. She pulled all that out, dumped it on the table, dumped all that shit on the table. Checked it, you know what I'm saying? She even checking the shoes. She even told me to take my shoes off. Shit, checked under her shoes. Luckily, I ain't put it in there because that would have been dumb as hell. Of course, I know that you can easily find it if it's like in there. You feel me? So boom. Now she checked everything, right? Checked everything. I'm over there like, thank you, God, whatever, whatever. Next thing I know, she gets to the deodorant bottle. Now, this is so crazy. This is how you know I was like young nigga. She gets to the deodorant bottle. I'm not even tripping. I'm not even now. Mind you, the whole time I already know the shit is in there. Like, I already know the shit is in there. I'm not fucking crazy. I already know the shit is in there. All right. Now, mind you, and I'm going to tell y'all how many grams was in there. It was only like 1 gram. Dead ass serious. It was like 1 gram, bro. It wasn't even nothing, whatever. Oh, and the other reason why I put it in a deodorant bottle, that way it can kill the smell too. I forgot about that too. That's why I ended up starting put it in the deodorant bottle because I'm like, to keep down the smell, I put it in a deodorant bottle. So if a teacher or anybody do smell something, hey, it's my deodorant because deodorant got a smell, right? So that's why I put it in my deodorant bottle in the fucking first place. Cool. So she's searching deodorant. Now, let me explain this to you guys. So you see this top right here? So you see how I can pull this top off? I'm talking about I will put the gas, allegedly, I'll put the gas under here. So I would take this off like this right here that you wipe under your arms with, just in case y'all don't know, because y'all Some of y'all stink. Not y'all that's watching. I'm pretty sure y'all use deodorant, especially if you watching me. You gotta want to be clean, bro. But here's the thing. I would take this thing off right here. This blue thing right here that y'all see, I would take the whole thing out and I would put the gas under there. Now I ain't gonna lie. At 16 years old, I'm thinking this is a amazing idea. Nobody's gonna find this shit. You feel me? Because I ain't gonna lie. The average fucking person wouldn't even fucking find it. They wouldn't even think of no shit like that. She was a fucking school call, so I'm pretty sure shit, whatever. But like, hell no, because nah, ain't nobody really finna think about that shit for real, honestly. But so yeah, I have the deodorant, I have the gas under here, and I'll put this shit back on, and then I'll put the lid back on. So next thing I know, she got deodorant. It was a gray deodorant bottle, and it was a little bit smaller than this, just a little bit. Like, so where you see this top is, it was like a little bit smaller, but it was big enough to stuff gas in. So she took the lid off. All right, cool. I'm thinking she finna stop there, because you see this deodorant. Like, what else do you got to check? Like, the fuck? Like, that's it. Like, what else do you need to check? No, my nigga. She then pulled this shit right here off. It was over with. It was over with, bro. I'm like, damn, bro. It was over with. So yeah. So I ended up getting sent to alternative school. Luckily, it was like at the end of the year. I only had to do like 2 months, about 2 to 3 months in alternative school. And that's another story for another day too. But luckily, I was underage, but it was just a gram any fucking way. But luckily, I was underage and I didn't have to go to jail or nothing like that. But of course, I got expelled. I had to go to alternative school. But that shit was crazy though. I'm like, bro, why would you tell on me like that, bro? Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck I got to do with you getting caught with gas? You just gonna bring my, like, and he probably didn't bring my name up. She probably brought my name up and he agreed thinking his ass was finna get a lighter sentence, quote unquote. No, nigga, because he went to alternative school too. The fuck? So it was like shaking my head, man. But that's pretty much the story of when my own classmate snitched on me for having weed, bro. That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy, bro. But make sure y'all guys definitely like, comment, and subscribe. Check my website, though, you guys. You know I got a website, bro. Because you know I'm serious. I'm serious about this. ZodiacSignsENT.com, bro. I got merchandise, music, my YouTube and music videos, ebooks and courses, promotion you can get. You can check out my catalog, all types of stuff. And one of my favorite things that's on here, everything on here is my favorite things. But one of my favorite things is my slippers. I got all 12 zodiac signs slippers available now. So it don't matter what sign you are. You can be a Scorpio like me. You can be a Cancer. You can be a Libra. It don't matter what you are. You feel me? I got it for you. And you thought I was finished? No, I wasn't finished, because check out this. I got some sandals too. I got sandals too. You feel me? So, but these, like, look at the sizes, you guys. So far as sandals, this is how it looks. And it will have your zodiac sign on it. It comes in kids 13 all the way up to US 5. And then the slippers come in the sizes of, I'm going to show you guys, 7 to 8, 13 to 14. So US size 7 all the way to 14. All right. So we got everybody's size. You feel me? So yeah, y'all go check that out, man. But that was a real story, by the way, bro. Like, I wouldn't even cap like that at you guys. But make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out.
Throwing it back, just like that, just like that. Throwing it back, she throwing it back, just like that, just like that. She throwing it back, she throwing it back, just like that, just like that. She throwing it.
Chelsea, baby, send me a beat. I always knew I can do this. Hold on, be quiet, don't say shit. I always knew I can do this. Hold on, be quiet, don't say shit. I always knew that I can do this. Hold on, wait, be quiet, don't say shit.